We're coming live. Give me about 5 minutes. Let's go. Yo, yo. Yes, sir. What up, what up, what up, what up? We back, we back, we back. UFC had a short night, so we in here and we tight. You rocking out with your boy, Miggity, Mike. You feel me? Let's get down, like Charlie Brown. Let's get up, because we don't give a fuck. Slide it live, and then we coming at 5. Slide it live, baby, we coming at 5. What's going on, homie? Supreme Goat. So what's good, Supreme Goat? Man, just trying to get a victory, man.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago.
I got to break the streak. We have got to break the streak, y'all.
Burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Man, doing all kind of shit, bro. I ain't gonna tell you, nigga. This shit right here.
Stepping up, he's gonna keep it.
I'm on the ball.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I got you.
On 2nd down, Ingram. That 2nd down run, a big help. His 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Double tight, double tight. You got 3 down, 3 down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the end.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Everson Griffin able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Everson Griffin picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit,
on the pad,
as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Up and down on the pad.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Everson Griffin getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Cousins now. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken short.
I can earn that shit.
All day, baby, all day.
Hey, man, it's part of the game. She made niggas so fast on goddamn kickoff. Oh, man, I'm not motherfucking touched by it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Who that?
Ready. H and Gator. Mike, watch the run.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Being chased out left.
Come on, I can't say.
Come together and
it's gotta be a pickoff.
Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Jackson now, dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it'll be third down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. On the ground, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. There he goes, left side.
I'm wasting no time.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way, I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Hey, alert, gun! Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. I got you, punk. Check, check, check.
They'll run for it with Cook. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Chop it here.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some room to run now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Get in the end zone, baby.
Minnesota.
That's how you make a damn
Taking
comeback,
it in
man.
from the 20. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
First game back.
Bailey now for the extra point.
Yo.
And it is now 21-0.
We need one stop. One stop, he's done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball in the option, but not there. I mean, you just saw exactly why many old NFL coaches would say, don't use your quarterback in the running game.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson.
Oh, come on. Oh, my God. You got to put your hands up for that.
They get 14
I brought you right to him.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver where any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what position
I'm sorry,
you play.
man. Y'all excuse me, bro.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
You know what I'm saying, boy?
Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Okay.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Sit back down. Pad. Okay, there we go. There we go. First victory of the night.
Everson Griffin. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Shit. You got me fucked up, nigga. You remember with my ass. I'm done.
It's a fake. He's going to throw it. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
You got some niggas, they'll try to run the scope on you. Nah, bro. I'm just going to play another game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time,
laser beam. You know what, Cool Breeze? What up, Cool Breeze? You know we back at it. Oh, my God. Back at it again.
First down. Here's Cousins. Stepping up. He's going to keep it.
Oh, my God. Back at it again. You got Kirk Cousins out here doing his best Lamar Jackson impression.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
He told me he should be quiet. I wish y'all could hear him, man. He a cool guy. He funny. You know what I'm saying? It's a clean goat. That's it.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Yeah. And man, when you niggas gonna touch me?
9-yard line.
I don't get touched. I want to get touched.
14, and it
Let him know,
moves the
DC.
stick, sets up a first
Took it
and
and
goal.
book it.
3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th
Cook it and
on
book it.
2nd and goal. They'll run with Cook.
Get up.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
You got me out here niggas stressing a little bit. Boy, I thought
Guarantee
you about to
you,
get
their
hit.
coaches and the other
Sound like
players
a
are
child like
screaming
that.
at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten
not
in 3
worried.
times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. He knows how to find the end zone. That time he just didn't get there.
We're going to get there when we need to get there. We're going to get there when we need to get there. Y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in. That nigga said a friendly quit. Yep. Okay. We conceding. Yeah, we go. Make them concede. Make them concede. Get them out of here. I finally got off the schneid. I finally beat Lamar Jackson. Yeah, boy. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what I do, and y'all know what I'm about. You feel me? We coming for him, man. First win of the night, man. First win of the early night. How long it take me? What, about 25 minutes? Normally it's a game like 40 minutes long. You know, we dusted them off right quick. You know what I'm saying? Beat that boy ass. 1-0 for the night. We 1-0 for the night. You feel me? Who we got up next, man? Who come across the motherfucking king next? I don't know who we got up next, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
We got to get a victory over these niggas. They beat me last time out. Man, sometimes I play the Saints nigga a lot, but you'll never see me playing.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Glad to see Falcons, Panthers, Tampa Bay. I played Panthers like once or twice. I definitely done played Tampa Bay. Definitely played them boys. And I played the Falcons a couple times.
Oh yeah, and here we go again.
Watson with a give to Miller. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. On 2nd and 15 now. Watson into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Miller. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Good set. Good 18. Hey, switch gears.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He may try and run for this. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. On 1st down, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Early in the game. Sometimes this could be like a bad matchup for me or something. We gonna see. Okay. You got a nigga who want to take it all day.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 4-1's Mike.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Put that bitch on him.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, G. All day, defense, all day. 2. 41 to Mike. Hey, wahoo. Check 41. I'm on. 41's coming.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Let's go, we got this. Hey, watch this. Switch.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Man out. First. Hey, Orbit. Hey, 4-1's Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
41 Mike. Hey, let's go. Under 10.
Now a play fake here on first down. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run. Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, who's it? Bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Slam.
Cousins setting up the screen for Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's of it.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, right, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Now a first down throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back to throw, Watson. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller there to make the grab.
Come on, my God.
And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
You just drove the ball right down the field on my ass.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing is Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Whitney merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Here we go.
3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
Fucking 14-7. My ball.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Right,
I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, and he's going to go down again. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Not begin seconds.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Bullshit, man.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So that one will be accepted.
Stupid shit.
Watson on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack on 1st down, Watson, he's got Fuller. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, you're on an island over there.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Come on.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of deck. And he'll take this one in for a
He just running by
touchdown.
He just run by Kendrick.
Jordan
Man,
Akins,
get the fuck out
a
of here,
beast in the red zone with his second
This shit is
touchdown of the
clear.
game. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, there's something to build off of. That's what they're looking for. Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Well, this is a defense.
I cannot beat the fucking Texans, bro. Fucking hell. Concede. It's over. Give a fuck. Give a fuck. Like, sue me. Fucking sue me. I did it. Goddamn right. God damn. Shit. One and one now. Part 2. Start 1-1. God damn.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on, set! 6 yards! Squeeze double. Double tight! We got three!
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he is goes into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 81 yards.
See what I mean?
His guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Here we go.
Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Let's go, man.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Cousins again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They find some open field here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown back, Mike.
Dalvin Cook,
touchdown back,
27 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will get him one closer.
That's all I could do, man. They can't tackle this thing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense may be expecting a run here.
Partner,
this shit's so gimmick. Boy, this is
fucking
fucking gimmick.
home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play.
Fucking gimmick.
Something
Oh my what?
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
This is a gimmick, bro.
And all the way in for
Come
a
on, man.
Ravens touchdown.
That nigga just
Lamar
reverse
Jackson,
field.
77
Bro,
yards.
get out of here with
And
this.
the Ravens
This
are able to
game's
show off
bullshit.
their quick strike ability.
Then he broke a tackle from a safety?
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
coming, baby. I'm cutting.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Ain't no way, bro.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Come on, boy.
Gun.
You gotta be ready. Don't be scared of it. Watch 30.
Cousins now. That'll be complete to Cook. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Gun.
If you kill it, motion me out. Mike, 36. Line.
Here's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Butt set. Butt set.
Wait, that.
19. Watch 19. Watch this.
Hey, we're good. We're good.
Check. 48.
Wait, that.
4th down, Cousins.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Throw the ball! Throw the fucking ball!
Time as Cousins goes down. Chris Wormley. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Gets past one man. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays.
That's some bullshit.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Check, check. He's coming. He's coming. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
So nobody's going.
And he will.
Man, what the fuck is he
Take
doing?
it into the end end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Y'all see the motherfucker running the ball.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
These niggas do everything. Everything.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
132 fighter.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
Now Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Now Cook running right. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Shifts by him. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Damn, I gotta get on you,
get
make
this
the
one
fucking,
down to about the 17.
Like you don't
He was
see that
brought down
shit.
by Eric Wilson.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's get it. That's where you belong. Set, ready. Set the play.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On third down, Mark Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
He don't get tired.
As the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run with Ingram. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Fuck.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they are able to cut into that lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
Who that? He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Here we go, baby.
We'll get in.
Get in there.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild.
Let's go, Mike.
Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will shave one more off this lead. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here.
Check 52. Two. Hey, check Mike.
They start the drive with Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Well, a gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Starting the third quarter with Cook. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
To throw, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Bang that
Cousins
motherfucker.
with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. Pushing through. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Ah!
Get all the way home, but he
yes, sir.
Back down to about
you
the
see that hit
10-yard
stick?
line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always.
Bang that bitch again for Cook. Let's go. Cook it and book it.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just
Yes,
kick the
sir.
extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Guess a stop.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Go! 10, touchdown. Right there, 40's Mike. Here we go, here we go.
From the 35 on second down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He may try and run for this. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Man, that's some bullshit. I should have stayed in defense I was in. How the fuck I'm gonna cover all them goddamn people out there?
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 36. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh my God! How is that not a catch for me?
There, but to no avail. Second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 40.
Sorry, Andrews. Yes, sir. That's how you come back, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you come back. That's how you make a comeback right there. That's how you make a comeback right there. Shit. The game was getting sweaty for a while. You want to play again, Lamar Jackson? Shit. Hell yeah, all them goddamn rushing yards he had. He had goddamn near 200 rushing yard, cool breeze. Crazy, man.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ready. Blue ready.
40, Mike, 40. Tackle.
Winston now to throw on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
All day.
Throwing again on second down. Winston. That's caught. It's Peyton Barber. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kentrell Brothers. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Winston now finding Godwin complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 54 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. From the gun, here's Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. We got 4. We got 4.
Cousins setting up the screen for Cook.
Come on.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Quick. Hey, Delta.
Mike 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Shift.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And give him a gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none of this. Kill.
On second down, Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You don't want none.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Da 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 da.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down.
Leave it. Ringo, 48.
45, Mike, 45. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's caught. Smith. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
Yellow.
Check, 45's to Mike. Check, 45's to Mike. Here we go. Joker.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Gun.
He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. 45's to Mike. 45's to Mike.
Running for it. Here's Cook.
Let's go, baby.
He will score.
Let's go, Cook.
Touchdown, Vikings. An 8-yard
Let's go, Cook.
touchdown run as they are now on the board here
Yes,
in the
sir.
first half.
You're in the end zone.
And they're able to run it in. It started the battle in the trenches. They won
like
there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Bailey got the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Cooking and booking.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
40's Mike. Hey, come with me. Check. 40's Mike. 40's a Mike. 40's a go.
A first down throw for Winston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's go.
To throw, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
3 down.
On second down, it's Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready. Black 25.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
One.
Let's get off the field. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the screen.
To throw is Cousins. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Throwing is Cousins. Going deep for Diggs.
Catch that baby, man. Come on, Diggs.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I was trying to wait too long.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He finds an opening past the 40.
Let's go, Dalvin. Let's go, Dalvin. Get in that bitch, Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Good job,
great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Come on, guys. We got this. Mike, 45. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
First.
Following the interception, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Let's go, baby.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. They'll run for it. Cook.
Come on.
What
they come out of,
close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 19 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And another negative play there as they stop him again. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey, no, easy.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Listen to me.
45.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Left 50. Zebra. Hard.
Cousins.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins launches a screen pass. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey. 4 down.
Here's Cousins. It's complete to Diggs.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see what we got. Tough yards. I know Cool Breeze. Real tough yards.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 there. 1st down Vikings.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get
good
3,
you had 30 of them last year.
From the rest of the game,
you good for
and no
one,
one
Jamie.
wants to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Come,
and no
pick it!
Hit that football in.
Pick the motherfucker!
Incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jameis to throw it.
There we go. About time we get one. About time, Griffin. You're a Pro Bowler. You're a Pro Bowler, my nigga.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Fucking
A
Pro
great
Bowl.
job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the gun, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 41 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a
God
secondary
damn,
talk to each
nigga.
other and not in a good way.
We was on that shit,
Pointing
but
fingers.
we was about
Who's
a
got
second
it?
too
Someone
late.
cover it. That type of big
God
decision can
damn,
open
we had
up
a lot.
even more
All
big
right.
plays.
I like that.
So a
I
big
like
play
that.
as it
You know
gets
what
them
I'm
all
saying?
the
You
way
guys
down to the
hustling out
20
there.
now for 1st and 10.
Y'all hustling and busting.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
You got to get a stop on these ones, man. We have got to get a stop.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
If you get beat by number 27, man.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston.
Give me that.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
I never had the inside, though. I should have been taught, honestly.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw.
Yes, sir.
And,
Mouse that big baby.
It's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Harris.
He said use it. He said use it. Go back there and get my puppy. Hey, I got it.
That's the
I got
first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Whip, 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 whip.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground, and he is brought down at the 22 after a game.
I thought I was on a golf course for a moment. I see so much goddamn green.
Straight ahead, positive gain.
God damn.
Ticking.
They ain't gonna give me that. Who got called for that shit?
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Watch 54. Watch 54. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
382, less 50.
Check, 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 check.
Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he's got room.
Oh, my God.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Why are you doing that, Mike? Why I got to do that? I like this kid, man. He came on. He was something.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Bailey got the extra point.
What up, Justin Newton? What up, homie? We just out here chilling, man. Whooping ass, man. Taking names.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I just had an epic comeback. The game before this one right here, I just had an epic comeback. I was down like 30 to like 7.
Comes out to the 25-yard line.
Shit, nigga. Lamar Jackson had about 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, my nigga. Hey, I'm like, this nigga out here just running around with this nigga.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for
them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it was like 2 seconds left on the clock.
That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And then I got the ball coming back out. He onside kicked that motherfucker.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He threw a pick. Pick 6 on him. Go back down the field and score.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He went like
the
a 3 and
defensive
out.
end, Daniil
Same thing
drops
happened to him,
him.
nigga, happened to you. Davin Cook with an 80-yard touchdown.
One last shot now for Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
One loss.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
That's how we do it, man, when we does it. Yes, sir. Smash that thumbs up button for your boy. If you enjoy my past 2 victories, man, smash that thumbs up button. That's how we get down, y'all. 82%. Nigga, he'll pass every class you give him with that percentage. Shit. 82 out of 100, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I will. I know you would too. Shit, your quarterback was 82%, nigga. You be like, nigga, let me get him. You know what I'm saying? I want him. I want the 82%. Completion percentage. We ain't even talking about the other little shit he did. I mean, I done got an eye, man. Still dudes out there who beat me, bro. I ain't gonna stand like I'm you know what I'm saying, the shit. Nah, bro. I'm a humble peasant in this shit. I'm a humble peasant when it comes to this Madden. I'm not the, you know what I'm saying? Even though my title say Madden legend, you know what I'm saying? It say Madden legend. You know, I'm working my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking it into existence. Feel me? I'm just speaking that Madden legend shit into existence. Because one day, keep going like this, putting this kind of time in. Cause we only like, what were you, like 5 months in? We 5 months in. And we just learning, like, what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to learn concepts. I'm trying to learn the stick, the controls, the feel, the aiming, you know what I'm saying, the accurate, the inaccurate pass. So when I start getting on these playbooks, you know what I'm saying, when I start getting on these playbooks and shit, it's gonna be a different game. Cause most niggas got these playbooks they you know what I'm saying, upload that be a little bit different, have a little different routes, a little different route concepts and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have the time to pass the ball to get all them concepts, so that's why niggas be playing with Ultimate Team and shit. Cause these niggas super fast and everybody got 99 speed, so it's just like, what can you do? But yeah, man, who we got next, man? Who y'all want to see me play, man? Who y'all want to see me play? I ain't. Let's play a night game. Let's change our uniform. Let's go color rush on their head. Technical foul on the play. Let's see what we can do, man. Hopefully we can scrounge up another win. Don't forget, man, to hit that thumbs up button if you already in here. I know everybody in here ain't smashed that thumbs up button yet. I see I got 12 viewers and only 8 thumbs up. I ain't asking for no money. I'm just asking for a thumbs up. When you see me on the street, throw me thumbs up. When you see me on YouTube, smash that thumbs up. You feel me? And if you see me on the street and you give me a thumbs up, I'm gonna think you weird if you ain't telling me like some shit all good or something like that.
EA Sports coverage of the
the
National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
We're going to put that shit on like a motherfucking, on like SoundCloud.
This will be taken very short.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm fucking around, man. Let's go and get in this shit, man.
No. 158. Inside.
Come get some.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Alpha. Right there. 40's Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. 36.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check 13. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 3. Check 3.
Hey, check 26. Shift.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this to Jake Kumaro. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards, first down Packers. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Charlie. Wide left.
Check 3.
Back north.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. 6 guys. Check.
Hey, black.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Hey, 88.
Check.
We are going.
Watch out.
Right left.
Kill.
Boom. We need you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers flushed out right.
Good job,
And
baby.
they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You ain't got nothing.
Check. Lucky. Check. Crunch. Check. Hot route.
We need you.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And
That's
he's going
my
to take
fault.
it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What we gonna do? Back, boys.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down now, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Check 43. Shoot.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Wild Bill.
Gun.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Let's go, baby.
Vikings.
Let's get in that end zone.
Dalvin Cook.
Yes, sir.
31 yards. As
We
they
had
are
to
now
answer,
on the
man.
board
Aaron
here
Rodgers
in the
came down the
first
field like he was
half.
Peyton Manning.
So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
He pushed his own partner in the back. Push his own partner.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They got to be
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams, and even 40 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Down,
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a fact.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Watch the curl.
See what we're gonna get in. Let's see what you told him.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Lucky 48.
To throw again on second down. Cousins stepping up. He'll try and run. Now the hit comes.
Cousins lost the football. Why are you diving for a slide?
And they will take over
What
at
the
the
fuck is going
26-yard
on? Oh, my
line.
God.
He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 54. Check the outs, check the outs.
Get 300.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 88. Check Mike. Watch 55. Check. Gun.
55,
Buzz.
Rip right. Mike 55. Right
Come to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
How are you getting beat?
Davante Adams. As the first half is winding down, and the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Push you over there.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go, fellas. Mike,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Final play of the half, Cousins. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You're not ready. There you go, 48. Watch it.
Here we go on 4th down.
Run.
Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
Hey, we're good.
35's the mic.
Cousins on 1st down. It's complete. Abdullah. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
35's the mic. Crunch time, defense. Mike, 34.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. To try again after the sack. Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair
the dude is breaking somewhere
and
totally
a big
different.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Watch the shift. Hey, switch gears.
Boxing.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Cook. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 41 yards. Cousins.
Oh, my God. Wrong nigga. Fucking wrong fucking nigga.
Brings up 2nd down.
Push fucking circle, nigga. Touchdown.
A lot of wide open receivers.
God
Everything
damn.
seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Man up, D. Man up, D. No.
On the carry, it's Cook.
Come on.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Cousins to throw for
Touchdown. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 10 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point
One fucking
game.
stop.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 81 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Cook. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing his Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Anthony Harris, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Onside kicking, we on our way.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Coming to you. Coming to you.
Yellow.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Hey, Steamer.
50.
Hot.
Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Don't get nervous.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty clean on your mouth.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
All right, D. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
26. Hey, let's go.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang.
Rodgers looking to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
That's track. Hatchet. Showing eight.
Inside. Hey. High 7.
Mike's 54. Mike.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
It's just me and you.
Oh, he got Position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Damn, man. Fucking take a loss like that, yeah. I'm probably gonna play like 2 more games. Call it a night. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. What the fuck is they? Get out of here, my nigga. Let's get up out of here. Hey, when Madden do this shit, man. Nobody wants to see the fucking crowd, my nigga. Let's go. I don't want to motherfucking stop the fucking game. If I stop the game, then motherfucker, I gotta goddamn stop broadcasting. Oh my God, this shit right here. Can we please get the fuck off the screen? What the fuck is going on? Like, bro, we don't need to be saying all this bullshit. Come on, man. This shit would not let me get off this fucking screen. Let me get off this fucking screen. Bruh, if I cancel out, that means the fucking broadcast to end. I don't want to end a broadcast, cause man, I gotta do so much other shit behind the fucking broadcast. I don't feel like doing that shit right now. Can y'all please, man, get this shit off this fucking screen? This shit just gonna stay right here. So he's not gonna let me get back to the main screen. What kind of glitch is this? I do not want to end on a loss, so I cannot end the broadcast, man. That will not be happening. Why does fucking Madden do this shit? Can anybody explain this shit to me?